All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DIY. This video is brought to you by Amazon.com/shop/CaptainSparklez so that you don't have to DIY because you can just buy the thing that you need instead of having to put together a monstrosity like you're about to see here on the subreddit. Shameless plug. Also another shameless plug. There might be a new vlog of me going to Jay Leno's car collection that's up. I don't know, I'm recording this before the video is done. So it may be up, it may not be. Just check the description. If it's there, you'll see it. If it's not, well, that'll be the next video on the vlog channel. So let's start off down here with what I assume to be around number 19, Freedom Chocolate Pickles. Source, Spoon University. You missed a pun opportunity, Spooniversity. Whole dill pickles. Make sure to pat them dry, it's very important. You don't want wet chocolate. Okay, popsicle stick. Yeah, you cover it, and I mean, I guess from the title, that's what was gonna happen, right? Sea salt. Sea salt and chocolate is a brilliant combination. Like, that's great. Oh, so that's really all it was just put chocolate and put it in the refrigerator. Yeah, I don't know. There are other things that I feel like you could put in chocolate that would be better than a pickle. Yeah, like a banana, even. You peel the banana and put the banana in chocolate. Frozen bananas and chocolate are actually a thing, but pickles instead. Okay. This is what happens when your boss realizes the broken office chair fits my bike seat tube. Wait, my broken office chair fits your bike seat tube? It's interesting phrasing, but... For some reason, even though I bet this would be a lot more comfortable if you're able to ride with no handlebars, I think when you're trying to grab the handlebars, it would become a little bit more uncomfortable. But bike seats, though, I feel like there's a better way. Bike seats, man. Seems like there's room for improvement in that industry, but it's been stagnant for quite some time. So maybe people have tried and failed. Maybe this is the future. Right here, just attach an office chair to your bike. This doesn't look like a very supportive office chair. Get a Herman Miller. That's not even sponsored. Not trashy at all. Make a table runner out of a garbage bag. Or not. I'm gonna skip that one, but it seems like a pretty garbage idea if you ask me for my honest opinion on it. I'm sure in this photo, it looks okay. It looks kind of like fabric. Up close, in person, it's gonna be blowing away if you have your AC or your heat on. It's gonna be all shiny and garbage bag looking. Don't take this advice. Use crayons to make a crappier crayon. Okay. 5-minute crafts. I feel like we've seen these guys before. So wait, we're throwing away some perfectly good gum in order to use the wrapper. So you melted a crayon into a gum wrapper so that it could be a crayon in a gum wrapper? Wait. So you took a crayon and you changed the shape. Is this satire? I can't tell anymore. I actually don't eat this much gum. I'm just buying the gum to throw it all away so that I can use the packages in order to make a whole rainbow of different colored crayons. They're like, but the crayons are already, you can use them. That's why they come in ready to use form. That's what crayons are. But no, it's just more ergonomic if they're the shape of a gum wrapper. So I'm just gonna throw out the gum, but it's just really expensive crayon wrappers, that's all. It's hot in Texas, folks. He's got a generator mounted on his car for AC. Dude, this is not DIY. This is born out of necessity. No one does this just because they feel like not using their car's air conditioning. They do this because their car's air conditioning is not working and they live in Texas and it's very hot, all right? And they've created probably a far more effective solution to air conditioning their car that I'm sure is going to get them pulled over for some kind of violation where officers are gonna be like, you can't do this. I commend your effort. I'm sure that it works incredibly well, way better than car AC, but you can't do this. That generator flies off the roof, you're gonna kill someone. So it's a no. But dude, this guy's smiling over here. You can even see it from the side profile. He's like, you know what? Kudos to you, even though you can't see a damn thing out of the side of your car. And I'm sure that it's rattling around a whole bunch. But you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. My first car, the AC gave out after a year or so, and there were some unpleasant times. But I grew up in a house without AC, so It was like, all right, I guess this is just how it's going to be. Roll down the windows. Die of heat stroke. This homemade Honda Goldwing Chevy Cavalier hybrid I saw. What? Did you get rear-ended by a car and you were just like, you know what? Instead of actually going and fixing the both of these, why don't we just leave them as they were and just continue on our day? You know what, car guy? Yeah, your car is totaled. It's worth like $500 and it's going to cost more than that to repair. So why don't you just, we won't report the thing. Just give me your car and I'll drive away with the front of it. Deal. Settled. Right on the spot. That's how it'll work. This amazing hood ornament. I like it. It's satirical. I think it's playing off of like a Rolls Royce or a Bentley or whatever kind of car would have a sticking out hood ornament, primarily Rolls Royce, and it's instead of flamingo. Now, unfortunately, you're really at risk here for people stealing it because it doesn't have the Rolls Royce retractable hood ornament feature. So this is quite tempting for thieves. They're gonna see that flamingo and be like, this is quite valuable. This is one of a kind. Just a unicorn opportunity here. So I hope no one steals it from you. This is terrifying to me. Yeah, this is terrifying to me too. So that gets taken off. Like, this is at a show and you actually do take that off when you're driving, right? Pretty sure. Because also that looks like the wheel off of a boat or something. And while I suppose it's usable, I think this is all just to match the theme of the vehicle. When they actually drive it, they probably swap the wheel out. I don't mean to break the facade. Don't think that they necessarily have a complete death wish. They probably actually want to live long enough to be able to show the car around, and sudden stops do happen. An interesting way to make your unobservant friends headbutt your chest. Because that's something I've always wanted, actually. I like buffering on my videos. Follow me is what they include. Follow me into you. Oh, I thought they meant follow my Instagram. It's probably also what they meant. But wait, so you just hot glued it backwards and let it dry, and I guess it is as simple as that, isn't it? Okay. Cool. That's so anticlimactic. They just wave awkwardly at each other and then walk away. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you pick people up, all right? They're definitely going to see the follow me, especially when you walk right at the edge of the water so that the water washes away in 20 seconds. They're definitely going to see it, and they're going to be like, oh, I better follow this person. And then they're going to run into you and be like, all right, I guess it's time to get married. So not enough hot glue, to be honest. Are we gonna imprint it into sand? Nah, you cover the whole thing. It's just gonna look like a spoon. Gee, are you actually just making a spoon out of hot glue? Yes, that's what you're doing. Okey-dokey. It's like budget 3D printing, basically. That's what we're doing. You are the printer nozzle, and glue is your medium. So if I wonder if I did this to my computer, would I instead of having to buy a new case, I could just hot glue my computer case and then I can put all my components into it and it'll work great, I'm sure. My wife got a little carried away with the contact paper and covered the glass shelves in the fridge. Okay, I usually don't know what contact paper is. Anyway, it's not gonna let light through to the bottom shelves, which is a little bit annoying. Did you talk to your wife after it? Or are you just like, oh, this is how things normally go? I want to get like an explanation. No, I really thought it was cool and I just wanted to wrap things, okay? She should get a job working at a West Coast Customs or something. She can wrap cars all day long. This is just way too complicated for anyone at all to follow. So hold on, was this like, oh man, cracking eggs is very difficult, so instead I'm going to make this oddly shaped piece of wooden machinery in order for me to be able to crack eggs a little bit easier so that what happened in the beginning never takes place. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, dude. Yeah, this is like This is one for the rest of the forking owl, which is a subreddit I haven't done yet. But it's basically like, all right, cut this piece of wood, and now you'll have an egg cracker. Wait, what the? I'm actually really impressed by, okay, how did it stick? How did the eggshell stick to, oh, so it like pierces the sides of the eggshell through the, I mean, it's actually kind of commendable, but still, like, we need more than a 30-second tutorial on that one. Okay, I'm impressed. I'm impressed by the ingenuity. This is a person who, like, has probably got an engineering degree or something like that, but it's, yeah, wow. I mean, if you don't get the dimensions perfectly, it's not gonna work. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. I'll admit, but it's not really a DIY. It's just like more the tutorial is the DIY. I need more information. I don't know how to make that still. This open concept ensuite bathroom. God, this is actually a peeve of mine, because this is a thing that their nice houses will do this, and I hate it so much. I've seen listings for many multi-million-dollar houses, and they will have this. Be like a $10 million house, beautiful, modern, contemporary design, beautiful view. And they, in the master bed, they have the bathroom just sitting there out in the open. And I'm like, all right, even if I could afford this $10 million house, that right there, I wouldn't buy it. No, under no circumstance should the bathroom just be sitting right there. I'm going to want to wake up and be looking at my toilet and my shower. It's such a stupid concept, and it bothers me so much because it actually makes it into otherwise very nice homes, and I want the goddamn trend to die. It hurts to look at. It just seems unnecessary and inconvenient for the sake of parking. Like, let's take what's already kind of going to be a pain to park, potentially, and just add more to the end. Hopefully it's functional, at least. Maybe it's actually a trunk, so you can store stuff in it. It's like, also, that's supposed to be the main entry into the living quarters of the van. So you got rid of that part. Like, you can't even enter the thing to sleep. Strange idea. I guess you needed this extra storage or something. My brother gutted a giant stuffed dog and made a costume out of it. That's kind of horrifying, because it's still shedding. You're gonna be walking around and just having like no lint roller is gonna get all of it out. You're gonna just have to use it and have stuffing just fallen. You know, you just leave a trail behind you as you walk, looking creepy. This droopy face that previously was filled with stuffing and is now just drooping down. Oh God, dude. I mean, I guess your brother also might be like 8 years old, in which case, you know, this is something that you might do as an 8-year-old. You're like, I've outgrown the teddy bear. Why don't I just utilize its skin? All right. Yep. That's not a precursor to anything. I finished installing that sink, honey. Is it in a public bathroom? It maybe be a little bit more acceptable. You know, you could have just taken out the rest of the counter. If your goal was to just have a sink there, then why did you just leave? Or why didn't you build? You know what? I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt and say this is midway through the project. It's like a progress photo, like, hey, sink's installed. We're tearing out the countertops later this week. We'll install the new one that surrounds it or something like that. Even though this doesn't seem like a sink that really fits into a surround. It kind of seems like something that stands alone, like you get in a public restroom. But I don't know, dude. I'm hoping it's just in progress. Must be a dentist's car. Is that a rear view mirror replacement? So what it... Oh, that's like, I don't know, some kind of glue or Bondo on the car. I was like, is there a razor blade that's mounted off of this mirror here? I thought that this part right there was attached. It's not. It's part of the fender. It's like, what's that scene? It's like, I guess like any kind of sniper scene in any war movie where they hold out the mirror to like see the sniper, except you're like this close to that mirror that you're looking at versus being in the driver's seat, trying to somehow see the cars behind you off of a mirror that's... Oh, sorry, I did the thing. Didn't even mean to. Oops, didn't mean to. Yeah, I don't think that works well. Swiss Army wife. Okay. It's a joke post. I wonder if those are actually fake nails that you're able to buy. That would work with a Halloween costume of some sort until you actually try to use them. And then, you know what? The top comment, yeah, you could probably use the pinky one down there, or the index finger to, substitute for a toothpick. But otherwise, I don't think the others are fun. This one looks at high risk to chip off. This one too. That one just renders your thumb completely useless, and yes, also could break off pretty easily. But hey, it's a cool gimmick because palm trees don't grow in Indiana. Palm trees also aren't native to LA, but there are a lot of them. I wonder if you could get one to grow if you had the right circumstance, or if they simply won't grow in Indiana, whereas at least they will grow in LA if planted, even though they're not native. It is so interesting how palm trees are such like an iconic look for LA, and you can oftentimes tell a photo is taken in LA because you see palm trees. But they're not supposed to be here. That's one way to do it, though. But whatever plant that is on top of a stump, probably a joke, though. I doubt that they were like, oh, you know what? We have these trees here, but you know what would look nicer? Palm trees. Let's make our own. Let's chop our trees down. It's probably like they're waiting on something, and they just thought this would be funny in the meantime. Anyway, that's it. This last month of DIY. I'm most passionate about open concept bathrooms. Never, ever is it acceptable. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to watch more Reddit videos. Subscribe if you're not already. And if you want to listen to music in the background, links in the outro over on Mirror Music, and also sponsored by Amazon.com/shop/CaptainSparklez vlogs, and links in the description. Okay, bye.